afternoon. Andrew North, Crave Community Solutions and Lens of Pens podcast. First off, congratulations on the win tonight. 3 games in 3 nights, 4 games in 5 nights. How do you guys keep it together?
It's a grind. Coming from college, it's a big adjustment, but I think just taking care of your body, the right nutrition, sleep, just trying to do what you can to feel as close to 100% every single night. It's kind of been the key that I've learned so far. So just doing the little things right, trying to just try to trick yourself into feeling like you're 100% is kind of what I found, and what I've kind of learned from some of the older guys too is just coming into these games, especially with the 3 o'clock at the end of a 4 and 5. It's you're not going to feel great, but just doing whatever you can to feel as close to that as you can is kind of the key that I found so far.
Okay, and my second question, it seems like late in the first period and then definitely the second and third period, you guys got back into your style of play, all that type of thing. Just walk us through, I guess, where the switch kind of clicked in order for you to get back on track, and how can you carry this over into your next game?
I think when we just play our style of hockey, I think, we were being more physical. We were getting to the dirty areas, getting to the front of the net. I think that's when we're playing our best hockey. I think, at times, we might kind of be a little more perimeter. We're not being as, hard on the forecheck, not banging guys around. I think when we get away from that, I think that's when we tend to struggle. So when we're doing those little things right, I think that's our brand of hockey. We're a hard physical team, and when we play like that and we wear teams down, I think, it shows towards the end of the game. We get 2 big goals in that third period, and I think it's just the constant wearing them down throughout that period, and we were getting to the gritty areas, and so that's where we were getting our goals there. So when we play that style of hockey, I think that's when we're playing our best, and it's just continuing to do that night in and night out. That's when, especially when we had our big win streak there for a bit too, we were doing those things night in and night out too. So just kind of being consistent with all that's when we have our success.
Karen Sainer for Inside the Rink. Tell me a little bit about that last power play where you're able to tip up that shot on the net and keep the guys in it, and almost for the other man on the power play for that one. Walk us through that a little bit.
Just, you don't really expect, chances like that, but when they do, you just got to come up big, find a way. There's not much to it. The guys are playing really good in front of me, especially with that 5-on-3 at the end of the second there and to start the third. They helped me out a lot there. So for me, my mindset is, it's my turn to help them out now. So, just finding a way to, just get hit with that puck, read the play, just, find a way to keep it out. So, that was my job there, and, happy to be able to do that for the guys there.
And talk about defensively. You mentioned the guys were able to help you out up front. What did you see when you were in the net as far as what the guys were able to do to help you out?
A couple big block shots there, especially. I had a little spill there in the third period. The guys came up with a huge block shot for me, and I think even when shots were getting through, they were doing a really good job of giving me sight lines to the puck, allowing me to see it. Guys weren't really getting sticks on pucks, so it was just clear shots for me. I just had to control the rebound. So it's little things like that. It's they were helping me out a lot tonight with those things, and if there was a clear shot, I was just had to do my thing and just control the rebound. And I think it showed, especially that third period. Like I said, they made my job a lot easier, and so it just kind of had to be in my groove, and it was a lot, you could see it there, guys were doing their jobs, and it just made it so much easier for me.
And it looked like you had a little bit of fan support. I don't know if you noticed before the game today, you had a fan in the crowd with a nice little sign with your head on it. Did you get a chance to see that?
Yeah, I saw it yesterday. I gave him some props for it yesterday. Today was a little bit more having to be focused into the game, but it's always cool seeing little things like that. I always appreciate it. And when the guys see the signs about them too, we love seeing little stuff like that. We talk about it in the locker room and get little laughs out of it. So it's always really cool when you get that little bit of support there.
Great, thank you.
Questions for you. Hi, you earned your 13th victory of your first professional season tonight. Can you discuss just how your first pro year has gone up to this point?
It's been, good so far. I think just learning a lot, trying, every day, especially with the older guys, just trying to pick up little things. There's so much experience on this team, especially with our veterans and our captains, just trying to learn from them as much as possible. I think, having a partner like Drew, who's, gone through this since last year, I think just trying to learn little things from him too, of, what it takes to be successful at this level. And, learning from, we have Mitch Korn that's been here so much, and he's been a great help for me, just that adjustment from college to pro. It's been a big one, but I think, I've been learning little things of, what I'm able to get away with, what, I've had to learn and adjust in my game to be able to have success. So it's been good so far, and I'm looking forward to the rest of it.
Can you expand a little bit about the impact of Mitch Korn and his presence with the team? Because he was here early on, seen you working with him one-on-one on a multitude of different occasions. How has he helped you along during your first pro year?
He's awesome. Like, just the wisdom and the knowledge and all the experience he has is second to none. I think, you know, his resume speaks for itself, and, you know, the guys that he's worked with in the NHL, like, it's a pleasure to be able to skate with him when he's here, and, you know, having him mark up all the video and just getting little things from him every single time he's here. It's been awesome, and, you know, I'm very grateful that I've had this experience of working with him this year. It's been tremendous, and I think it's really helped me grow my career, and it's going to pay dividends down the road as I continue my pro career.
Ethan, thank you so much. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.